With Adobe officially ending all Flash support on December 31st, 2020, I think now is a good time to document a piece of Cave Story's history that requires Flash. That's right, I'm talking about everyone's favorite website in the world, the official page for, oh goddammit, it's Cave Story 3D again. Yes, today I will be looking at everything Cave Story 3D's official website has to offer before it all goes away. Some of you might think that the Wayback Machine makes this video irrelevant, but even visiting the page on the Wayback Machine requires you to use Flash, so all we will have is this video and the memories of it from anybody who pre-ordered the game using this website. Don't worry, for those wondering, this video shouldn't be too long as there's only 6 real pages on the website and a few sub-pages within them. Getting right into the first page, it's the home page, as simple as it is barren. Here we have an order button to order the game, as well as 2 redirect links. One that redirects us to the official Cave Story 3D forums, and a link to register game. I'm not entirely sure what this link is meant to do, but if my Cave Story 3D instructions manual serves my theory correct, this link would allow you to apply your game for NIS America's limited warranty. My reasoning for this? The first step stated by the manual is to finalize my registration for Cave Story 3D. Finally, the first cool button you can click is at the bottom right. This button allows you to change the music playing on the page. This is also where we can listen to the game's original, full, and trance remix of the theme. For those of you watching my Cave Story videos, you know that these 3 themes are one of the only reason I like Cave Story 3D, so please listen to these in full on your own time. I'll be cycling through each of them throughout this video. Now, moving into the juicy bits of the page, we're first met with the story page, which introduces us to a simplified version of the opening to Cave Story. This would be a nice thing to have on the game's page, but seeing how it's supposed to be simplified, it does a horrible job by being 4 paragraphs long and just constantly repeats that quote has amnesia and Mimiga sure do exist. Nothing else is on this page. Next, we have the reviews page, where it lists all the reviews for the game that they have. The best part about visiting this page in current year is that half the links are broken, and only a few of these gaming websites are up today. We can also see that the only perfect scores this game got were from Pixel Perfect Gaming and Geek Revolt. Now we know not to trust these guys with anything more than a stick, as 3D is nowhere perfect like the original game is. Moving on, we have the characters page, which honestly should be renamed to the Cave Story Cart Character Select Screen, as this page does what any good character select screen does. Lists some important characters with a few random ones that didn't really need to be there. Of course we have Quote, Curly, Sue, and King, but for some strange reason they also list Igor and the Gravekeeper. I mean sure, Igor is the first boss, but besides that there's no reason these characters should be listed, as neither serve critical roles in the game. Hell, Igor can't even speak a proper language. The 5th page on this website is the system page, which I honestly believe would talk to me about the Nintendo 3DS, but from what I understand is trying to make itself sound like a computer by labeling this page as the system with folders with... The 5th page on the website is the system page, which I honestly believe would talk to me about the Nintendo 3DS. The 5th page on this website is the system page, which I honestly believe would talk to me about the Nintendo 3DS. But from what I understand, it's trying to make itself sound like a computer by labeling this page as the system with folders, and inside each folder holds info about weapons and items. Starting off with the items, we actually have the most interesting part about this entire website, which is a listing for an item called the Regenerator. The Regenerator is listed as an item that will allow you to fully restore your health and ammunition in one go. Basically a life pot, but also fully filling up your ammo as well. Alright, so for those of you familiar with Cave Story items, you will know that no such item called the Regenerator exists or has existed in any version of the game. This item goes completely unused in Cave Story 3D, and I have no idea why it's listed. In fact, this item is so impossible to achieve, even the Beast Fang, which is an item purely used for bug purposes in Cave Story 3D, is more easily obtained than the Regenerator. This item's effects even sounds like it was made by a fan, as being able to refill your life and ammo on top of that would make Jenka's life pot completely useless. Anyways, moving on from the items tab to the weapons tab, we'll see 4 weapons listed, and all 4 are really standard to Cave Story. We have the Polar Star, Machine Gun, Fireball, Gun, and the Bubble Line. While the Bubble Line does exist, the spelling is inaccurate. The spelling on this website makes it look like the weapon is pronounced bubble line when it's really the bubbling. Basically, the system page is the most inaccurate on this entire website, making it the most interesting. Finally, we have the media page. Here we can view a gameplay and game trailer for Cave Story 3D, as well as a handful of screenshots. The screenshots are honestly way more interesting than the trailers because it goes to show you that Cave Story 3D was so dark, Miss America had to amp up the saturation just to make these screenshots presentable. Another point for the Cave Story 3D is Too Dark Gang. And with that, we have successfully browsed all of Cave Story 3D's website. While this video is short, I wanted to make this concise, simple rundown of the website for me and any other Cave Story fans to watch and remember this piece of Cave Story history before it disappears forever. If you'd like a more in-depth, deep dive of this website, I'll soon be uploading my entire browsing session of the website where I discuss all the details and even visit the official Cave Story 3D forums using the Wayback Machine. As for this video, thank you so much for watching, and I hope Cave Story fans enjoyed watching a piece of Cave Story's history.